My name is Mike Dunn and I'm a member of the teaching and learning team in information services. So I spend most of my time helping people with IT in training and support. I used a popular search engine and I looked in the image searching under the word digital. And what I got out of it was really interesting. I got lots of pictures that were sort of swirling shapes, tunnels of noughts and ones, strange enough, all in blue. It made me think that digital is somehow sort of, magic. But it's not. Digital literacy isn't a sort of mystical experience. Being a digital citizen is about very, very practical things. It's about choosing and using. It's about choosing the right sort of devices. If you're in the middle of nowhere doing an archaeological dig, you wouldn't want to take a desktop PC with you. And if you are needing to work collaboratively with people, you need to choose an application that works collaboratively. The trouble is, many of us find it difficult to make the choices because we don't know which to choose. And it's a truism to say you don't know what you don't know. Let me give you some examples. Our word processors have been around for a long time, so we all know how to use them, right? Maybe. So a student comes along to me wanting some help with their dissertation. They've written their dissertation and it looks fantastic. And they want to add a table of contents and they want to put some numbering on the headings. And they know the word processor does that, but it won't work for them. They haven't spotted that actually you have to tell the computer something about the structure of your document. It's not enough just to give visual clues. And they didn't know that because, well, you don't know what you don't know. Or a colleague of mine came to me with a spreadsheet and they wanted some help because they had some dates in there and they wanted to sort the spreadsheet by the dates, but it wouldn't work. So I had a look, and in the date column it's got things like a week on Thursday, week 3, sometime early January. And what they hadn't understood was that a computer can't deal with things like that. You have to be very precise with data types if the computer's going to be able to make sense of that. And they didn't know that because, well, you don't know what you don't know. Or another colleague of mine took a great photograph with a digital camera and put it up on a web page. They couldn't understand then why the web page was taking so long to load. They hadn't understood that if you're putting a huge, great digital image onto a web page, you need to optimize it to make sure that it's the right size for the web page. And they didn't understand that because, well, you don't know what you don't know. So it's about choosing the right device and the right application. And it's about using the applications as they were intended to be used so that you can get the best out of them. So it's about finding out what you don't know and getting to know it.